YouTube currently has a monopoly over the internet videos, and lately they have been doing a lot of stuff that I know you don't like adding a lot more ads, probably paywalling the 4K resolution, removing dislikes, UI changes, and stuff like that. So a lot of you are gonna look for another alternative, and that's Odysee. But how well does it work? Before we begin, I invite you to subscribe and leave a comment if you like the video. I always heart comments. Hello world, but if you're new to the channel, I make videos about tech, software, and everything in between. So, what is Odysee? If we go here to Google and look it up, you can see here that it is part of the library protocol, which is a blockchain-based file sharing and payment network that powers decentralized platforms. So Odysee is open source and works again with this technology. You have the website, but you also have apps. In the case of Odysee, I think it's on Android and probably iOS, but I don't have an iPhone, so I cannot really confirm that. So if we go here to odysee.com, which keep in mind that is spelled with 2 E's, this is the homepage. Now if you are a content creator, which is another term for I make videos and I'm ashamed to admit it, there's a pretty cool feature that lets you sync your YouTube channel to Odysee, so that way all your previously uploaded videos and future videos will be synced with the same description, same tags, same thumbnails, and stuff like that. It's really a time saver. And well, to do that, you have to make an account, and then you go here to your profile picture, channels, and here you have your channels, which seems like you can actually have multiple channels with one account. So here we have the option of creating new channels and that stuff. I've already synced my default channel, which is this one by itself. Here with sync YouTube channel, add another channel, enter the handle of your channel, which is a feature that YouTube is actually pushing now, but I think Odysee had it first, and I actually think it's a pretty good change because it's easier to find the exact channel. Also prevents you from having scammers and stuff like that. You know, sometimes when people ask another person for their Facebook, I always got like confused because let's say that you're named John Smith. Like, how many John Smiths have to be not only in the world but just in your area? That makes it a hell to find it. I didn't know that Facebook has added handles, but well, I already have a channel. Odysee doesn't make it very explicit, but there are a couple of limitations that you face when you use the YouTube Sync feature. For example, let's go here to learn more. What we want to know is the requirements and limits. You have to have a public subscription count on YouTube. Your videos bigger than 2 gigabytes will have a lower quality. Private and unlisted videos will not be published. Copyright and age restricted videos can also be skipped. And you have to have at least 100 subs. If you have more than 100 subs, you have a couple of limitations, like you can only make videos up to 30 minutes in length. When you have 500 subscribers on YouTube, you can upload videos up to 1 hour. When you have over 1,000 subs, you can upload up to 2 hours of length. The important part is that you can actually make exceptions here in Odysee. So you can send them an email and they will analyze your case. So here in my channel, let me go to my latest video, and there are a couple of features here. For example, you have the usual player, you can change the speed, you can enable theater mode, can take a snapshot, which is a screenshot of the video without the UI. You can enable or disable autoplay, go to the chapters. For example, here, these ones also got synced because they are in the description. So if we go here, you can see them. Again, even the hashtags and the tags got synced. You have the library URL, the claim ID, you have likes and dislikes. I think YouTube shouldn't have removed that. You can donate to the channel, but I think that you have to buy credits first. Here you can buy them and you select the amount of credits and you select the amount of credits that you want to give. Something really cool is that you can boost creators' content. So your donation will not only support financially your creator, but will also boost their content, which will improve the discoverability of the video, and that is such a great idea. And you can set this to a public donation or anonymous. You can also save it to a playlist, repost it, kind of like retweeting. As far as I understand, that's how it works. You can also share it like traditionally with a link and a timestamp through Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, WhatsApp, Telegram, embed it into a website. I can also edit the upload. That's only an option for the creator. And here I just got my first reward. These credits are used to compensate creators. You can set a price for your videos, which again, I think it's a pretty good feature. There are more licenses here than on YouTube. You can also delete it, but I'm not gonna do that. More options like download. I didn't know if they can block it, but by default seems to be available for all users. One thing that I don't know if I like is that it seems that there are no subtitles. Still, they probably will add it. You can leave a comment with stickers and that sort of thing. Comments can also have likes and dislikes. Here you have your notifications, you can upload, you can go in a live stream, or you can post an article, which I'm guessing, yeah, it's kind of like a YouTube post. So let me show you the rest of the site. For example, here you can see the homepage, which actually has like a couple of interesting videos now that I see it. Some of these are Halloween themed. Like you can see the spooky tag right here, and here are the featured videos. Your subscriptions would be here on following. I don't have any, so that's why they appear here. There is an Odysee premium subscription that you can get to obtain certain features and benefits, like getting badges, more customization and that stuff. There are different tiers, for example premium, which isn't that expensive actually, $11 a year. I think it's a pretty good price. Premium Plus costs $32 a year, which is a little bit higher, but still could be more affordable than YouTube Premium. Here are your playlists. You have the default watch later and favorites one, and here are the categories that we've already seen, like spooky, featured, pop culture, artists, education, lifestyle, gaming, tech, comedy, music, sports, universe, finance 2.0. Why 2.0? I don't know. News and politics, and rabbit hole. I think that's a really good category. You also have the analytics, but I have no access to them yet because literally created my channel just right now, so I don't have any views, I don't have any. Realistically, how many channels that you watch are here? So what I've seen is that a good amount of tech channels and privacy related channels tend to be here, or channels that have content that tends to be censored, conspiracy like. Odysee seems to not censor that much these videos. Odysee does have ads. For example, here most of these are just ads from Odysee itself, but sometimes I have gotten kind of like a little bit weird ads, not like NSFW ads, but the type of ads that you would find in MSN. Yeah, like these type of ads. There are a couple of channels that I actually watch that are on Odysee. For example, the Linux Experiment, which is my favorite Linux channel. The search kind of sucks a little bit, as you can see. It takes a little bit of time to load, but if I type the full name of the channel, then it appears. Here's Mental Outlet, that does have a good amount of followers. Not gonna lie, you get less views on Odysee because simply there are less people on here. You know, I've seen that, for example, Undefined, their videos tend to perform better on Odysee than on YouTube. But yeah, it's pretty interesting, and if you're a small channel, then that could probably help you a little bit. One of the biggest channels here from YouTube is Some Ordinary Gamers. There are even larger channels. This one has 100k subs, Fireship has 11k subs, 23k subs. There are a couple of channels here that I do know and watch. So in conclusion, I think that this is the best alternative to YouTube that we have. It's not YouTube level, but for like being so small, it's great. It has a lot of features that YouTube has, and there are not the same amount of users at all. But again, YouTube has a monopoly, and I think that it's great to have at least a little bit of competition. The fact that it's open source also makes it more fair and privacy respecting, because as far as I've seen, the ads are not targeted ads. It probably isn't for everyone, but if you're again into tech, privacy, and content that probably will tend to be censored on YouTube, this is a great thing to have. So this is how I tell you that, well, now I have an Odysee channel. You can watch my videos there if you prefer. And yeah, that was it for today. Thank you so much for watching. So if you think that my content is worth watching, at least you can try to donate, and I will appreciate it a lot. Goodbye, world. See you in the next one.